I have returned. Today, we are on Season 2 of Penguin.gg. We will try to become the most powerful Enderman on this server. And maybe even manage to get SB's attention at some point.
Also, if you do enjoy this video, consider subscribing to help me out.
So we're in the server. The first thing you may notice is this giant dirt pillar. That is because I had done an MLG on this island. I will be removing the dirt pillar at one point. I have just mined up a lucky block and I got 5 carrots from it. That's very good. We can go ahead and plant these carrots. And all 5 carrots have been planted. Now I'm gonna attempt to get a cobblestone generator working. And I seem to have gotten the cobblestone generator to work. Now let's do a bit of mining at the cobblestone generator. And that's enough mining for now. And I've just expanded the island by 1 tiny block. Why did I even include this in the video? And I've placed down 8 grass blocks. Let's get this place looking like the overworld. Also, if you wonder why there was a bit of work done on the island, it's because I have started a bit off camera. And now I'm gonna keep mining at the cobblestone generator. Oh, and I've just crafted myself a stone shovel. In addition to this, I've planted myself a sapling. I've also gone ahead and bone mealed a tree. Oh, and did I forget to mention, I got a red flower. I think that's called a rose. I'm not sure though. And I've started up chopping the tree. I haven't chopped it all up though, because it's a great oak. And those are a pain to mine. And now here is a very short time lapse of me starting on a house. And I've just crafted a crafting table, and I've placed it in my house. And the sugarcane has been planted. Now we'll be able to start getting paper. Now let's keep mining at the generator. And that's enough mining at the generator for now. And I've just added a furnace in my house, and I've stocked up both furnaces with coal. Also, my iron is now smelting. I've just gone ahead and planted pumpkins, melons, and wheat. That should serve very useful in making food. I've also torched up the area just a bit. Now let's mine at the generator. And we have reached level 10 mining. That's enough mining for now. Now let's go ahead and mine up the dirt pillar. That way we won't have just an ugly dirt pillar on our island. And I have officially finished mining up the dirt pillar. Now with that dirt, let's expand the island. And all the dirt has been placed down. And now the island is looking much bigger. Now let's go ahead and bone meal the grass. And from that, I got a flower, and I also got some wheat seeds. I've gone ahead and planted the flowers on the edge of the island for a bit of decoration. I've also just set my 1 piece of iron off smelting. And I've tried to make an infinite water source with ice and water, but apparently the ice didn't give me water. But I came up with a different idea. I took the water from the generator temporarily and made an infinite water source. Oh, and don't worry guys, I fixed the generator. It now works again. And I have crafted my wheat into 5 loaves of bread. And now let's break a lucky block. Oh, whoa! Oh my gosh, I just got teleported to top, but apparently I didn't fall in the void. I just fell onto my island. Thank goodness I didn't fall in the void. And apparently I've kept mining at the lucky block, but it appears to have turned into a no block and it seems to be broken. I'll just leave it there for a bit and see if it fixes itself later. And one of my pieces of iron has finished melting, so I've gone ahead and grabbed the ingot. And my 2 pieces of copper are now smelting. And now I'm gonna finish mining up the great oak. It's going to take a bit of time, so I'll be back when I've chopped it up. And the great oak is now gone. From that, I got a load of wood. Oh! And I also forgot to say, I got an apple from the tree. And with the wood I got from the tree, let's expand a bit on our house. And I've just expanded a bit on my house. I'd say this is looking good. I've also popped on a door just so that mobs and players can't get in. Because I wouldn't want a stranger intruding in my house and stealing everything. I'm pretty sure you have to trust a player though, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's mainly just for mobs. Also, I've gone ahead and planted a few saplings around. Now here's a quick time lapse of me starting on a border for our new tree farm. This new tree farm should be much more efficient. It will hold more space for more trees. And now, let's go on to more important tasks. I've gone ahead and made a couple torches, and I've dotted them around the island. This adds a bit more light to our world. And now, let's go ahead and plant ourselves some potatoes. But before we plant the potatoes, I've made myself an iron sword. And also, let's open our 3 enchantment books. And from the 3 books, I got Aquatic Blade 1, and I also got Radiate 1, and finally, I got Report 1. They all seem like very useful books. Now, time to continue grinding at the generator. Here is another short time lapse of me mining at the generator. And now let's take a break on mining and let's mine up a tree. And I have just chopped up 1 tree. That's more wood for me. And I have collected my 2 copper ingots from the furnace. I've also gone ahead and checked in some more copper into the furnace. And with some of the wood, I've gone ahead and made myself a stone pickaxe. Now let's keep mining until level 20 at the generator. And I have just hit level 20. Now let's continue on the house a bit. I'm just gonna add these 18 oak planks. And the oak planks have been placed down. And with some spare sticks I had, I've made myself a couple extra torches, just for good measure. And now here's another time lapse of me continuing on the tree farm. And that's all the cobblestone placed down. Now what I've gone ahead and started is little squares for the trees. And now I've gone ahead and collected some dirt. That way we can start planting some trees in the tree farm. And that's the first area complete. I've gone ahead and planted my first sapling in the new tree farm. I've also gone ahead and gotten rid of the white concrete border that was kind of blocking us from the tree farm. I did not see any use in keeping the white concrete there. And now let's continue mining at the generator. And that's enough mining for now. And now I've just gone ahead and made myself a stone hoe. And I collected my copper and set off more copper to smelt. And I planted a couple carrots. Oh, and the potatoes have also been planted. And I've changed some of the cobblestone in the tree farm to be white concrete just to make it a bit more modern looking. I think that's looking good. Make sure to tell me in the comments what you think of the start of the tree farm. In addition to this, I've made myself a stone axe. That's the second tree planted. And the chest has been moved into the house. And I added a hopper behind the chest just so that we can add the items to the chest a bit easier. And back to the generator. We're on the quest to get to level 30. And I have achieved the level 30. And I've chucked my 1 piece of iron into the furnace. Also, I've gone ahead and made a coal block since that's more efficient than coal. Also, the copper is now smelting. And the copper is done. And with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. And keep on glowing.